what I started. Look how far I came, dog. I ain't had no guidance. I just did my thing, dog. I just win my hardest. And I'ma go hard regardless. Yeah, I'ma go hard regardless. Yeah. Renting my check, I rent on my bag, I did what I did. Yeah. Renting my check, I rent on my bag, I did what I did. Yeah. And how good they judge me, oh. But they don't know.
Setting Dylan Gabriel up.
Look how far I came, dog. I ain't had no guidance. I just did my thing, dog. I just win my hardest. And I'ma go hard regardless. Yeah, I'ma go hard regardless. Yeah. Renting my check, I rent on my bag, I did what I did. Yeah. Renting my check, I rent on my bag, I did what I did. Yeah. And how good they judge me, oh. But they don't know. Look at what I did, look at what I started. Look how far I came, dog. I ain't had no guidance. I just did my thing, dog. I just win my hardest. And I'ma go hard regardless. Yeah, I'ma go hard regardless. Yeah. Renting my check, I rent on my bag, I did what I did. Yeah. Renting my check, I rent on my bag, I did what I did. Yeah. And how good they judge me, oh. But they don't know.
Setting Dylan Gabriel up.
Look how far I came, dog. I ain't had no guidance. I just did my thing, dog. I just win my hardest. And I'ma go hard regardless. Yeah, I'ma go hard regardless. Yeah. Renting my check, I rent on my bag, I did what I did. Yeah. Renting my check, I rent on my bag, I did what I did. Yeah. And how good they judge me, oh. But they don't know.
What is going on, everybody? What is going on? What is going on? Glad to have you. Let's get this sound check in order so we can get this thing straight. We can get this thing straight on this Friday. Let me check really quickly. Make sure I'm coming through on the mic. All right, we good on the mic. Let me take this down. How y'all feeling on this Friday? How are y'all feeling? I'm feeling really good. I like the Street Fighter theme release video. I like this a lot more than what the Browns did last year, so I'm excited about that. Also, if you look at that Street Fighter theme and the CLE in there, it kind of looks like what I've been using for my thumbnails. I'm not saying they stole it. I'm just saying we think alike with the Street Fighter theme and the gradient. You see it with the shirt. You see the details. Let's show you. Make sure you can get that good on the camera. You see it's starting with the reddish color or orange color going up to the yellow. Kind of similar to what the Browns did. So I like the style they went with. I like the style they went with. I like what they did there. I like what they did. So I'm excited. I've been telling y'all for a couple months now. I'm excited for the season. I cannot wait for it to get here. Really looking forward to it. And I think the Browns are going to do some special things. Special things. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe. If you're here, you're enjoying yourself a couple times a week when we go live. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. One of the benefits of being a subscriber here is you get access to the chat. So since I like to have this as a conversation with everybody in the chat, you want to be subscribed so you can partake in it. So what's going on, Beast? Beast, has been a minute, man. How you been, Beast? It's been a minute. Good to see you, man. Good to see you. They actually start down there. They start down there with you, man. They starting down there with you. Let's do how only we know how to do. Let's greet everybody in the chat. Let's get our good mornings in order. Let's go to the top and let's get everybody greeted. Something looks different about this. Okay. I'm not going to worry about it. I'm not going to get distracted today. We're going to lock in. We're going to stay focused. I was listening to that Iceman. I just started the stream late. Oh, man. I got to get my life together, y'all. I'm here for you. Tool Man, the first one in the chat this morning. Is that Bondia or Bumdia? Browns familiar? What's going on, Tool Man? Good morning. Glad to have you. Welcome in. Browns, Bears, Browns, Bills, Browns versus New England. Looks like a tough, good preseason. I like it, man. We're going to get some professional work in the preseason. We should be able to see some of our quarterbacks, some of our starters. To me, Todd Monken, the Todd father, is very old school, so he will utilize the preseason to get those guys out there and playing some. So that's how I see it, especially with a young team. You want to get them reps anytime you can. So might catch a preseason game or two. Might catch one. Top of the morning, everyone. Top of the morning, Black Pearl. How you feeling today? How you feeling? A little loud in my ear. Let's see. Slightly change that. There we go. All right. Who we got next in the box? Selmo Fudd, what's going on? Good morning, D. You see Chris Paul set them straight. He all about Cleveland, 100. I saw that chat as you added it, and I went and grabbed that video and added it to the stream. So shout out to you.
Here we go, Brownies. Here we go. Woo, woo. Here we go, Brownies. Here we go. Woo, woo.
Hey, y'all got to get used to hearing it. Y'all got to get used to hearing that Browns chant because y'all going to be hearing it a lot this year. So shout out to you. I saw that and I was like, man, let me add this in. So I went and grabbed that. What's going on, Latika? Good morning. How you feeling today?
I don't think he went to school nowhere. If he went to school, he didn't learn nothing.
Y'all see, it's some Johnny-come-latelys now. They're on the Browns bandwagon. Man, the Browns probably could have a good year. Yeah, okay. Keep at this. Good morning. Let's go. Off the record family. It's a great Friday. I'm ready for a great stream. Excited to see Travis Shedeur play in September in Jacksonville. Hey, man, you're gonna get to see Trav. You're gonna get to see Shedeur. You're gonna get to see don't they have Cameron Silman Craig? Hopefully I'm not mispronouncing his name. The safety. Didn't they take the safety there as well? I think they did. I think he's down there in Jacksonville, if I'm not mistaken. Let me get you right. Keep Mathis. Here you go. Looking at the first preseason game versus the Bears, I give Watson the first half, let 2 play the full second half, and see how they look. Yeah, they have to do something like that to get both of them a lot of reps. They got to get them a lot of reps in the preseason going against another team. So I'm excited. I'm excited for that. Black Pearl coming in early. I was able to grab this. Let's put this up here. Let's go. Here we go.
Oh my God! Wow! I got money.
Black Pearl says, happy Feel Good Friday to everyone. Cheers to positive energy and upcoming 10 plus. You see that? 10 plus game winning season. Hashtag New Cleveland. Wrist up. Black Pearl was putting her stamp on it early. She said, hey, they win at 10 plus, y'all. They win at 10 plus. You see the things that they did. You see the schedule breakdown. You see AB add some new pieces. You see the Todd father just setting the mindset early, giving them the vision. Guys know what's expected of them. She said 10 plus. I like what you talk about, Black Pearl. I like it. I like it a lot. A lot. Not sure how Bears will play it, but it will be a setup for success since Watson faces Bears starters. Shedeur will face the guys fighting for a roster spot a little easier, but should look good. Yeah, they're in the NFL, so you can only play who's on the schedule. You can only play who the team puts on the field. That's how I look at it. Oh, excuse me. Man, when I take the oil of oregano too close to the stream, man, it's like it don't fully go down. Charmaine, what's going on? The hardest working woman in Ohio. What's going on, Charmaine? What's going on? Felis, TGIF. Hey, chat. What's going on, Felis? How you feeling? Jimmy Hendricks, good morning, everyone. Welcome to another day in paradise. What is going on, Jimmy Hendricks? Good morning. Princess Premier, what's going on? Also, hey, man, shout out to you, man. YouTube partner now. You putting in the work. Shout out to you. What's going on, Princess Premier? What's going on? Keep doing your thing out there, man. Keep doing your thing. Happy Friday. Definitely happy Friday. Jermaine Lang, it's been a minute. What up, man? What's going on? Been a minute. What's going on? Good to see you. 13 Pro Kyle. Hello, everybody. D, what up, man? What's going on, 13 Pro Kyle? What's going on? Oh, man, I'm all good, Prentice Premier. Glad to see you working and achieving your goals out there in these content creator streets, man. Glad to see you doing your thing. Glad to see it. Hey, let's go Cavs. Hey, we back in this thing. Talk to us, Servo. We back in this thing tonight. The pressure is now on Detroit. Detroit fumbled that game away. That's on them. So they fumbled it away. But I'll take it. Zadric, what's going on? Good morning, good people. Last year they went 3-4. Shedeur starts. 3 times 4 equals 12. Last year's jersey was 12. 144 divided by 12 is 12. I'm going to say 12. That's that Zed math. Hey, I like what you're doing. I like what you're doing. Let's see. And anybody who doesn't agree with that,
we do not care.
I like what you're doing. Shout out to you. That's a rather catchy intro song. I've never heard it before, but now. However, it works. I appreciate that. I like the meaning of the song, and I thought it was good. So thank you for that. Definitely. Listen to the bot. Stop what you're doing. Hit that like button. CO7-111. Good morning, all. Happy, amazing Friday. What is going on, CO7-111? What's going on? What's going on? Beast, I did. You see Shedeur was in the video. No other QB was. I did see that. He was in there two times. I noticed what they were doing. Whoa, my chat just jumped a lot. Okay. All good. Good to have you back. Feels like a special season across the board. I agree. Buenos dias, D in chat. What's going on, Brent? Good morning to you. Good morning to you. The Iceman album is mid. I don't know. It's 3 of them. So I listened to Maid of Honor, which seems like it's like catchy club songs. I started listening to that last night. Habidi, I didn't listen to that whole thing. I started listening to the actual Iceman album. So far, so good to me. I'm about 5 songs in on the actual Iceman one. So I like it. I like it so far. I like it. A.M. Williams, good morning. What's going on? How you feeling? Yeah. Hey, Brent, we on that CD time today. What's going on, Marie? Welcome in.
Everybody stay on that side when they switched up. You switched up, stay on that side, man.
Happy Friday. Good morning. Blessings, everyone. Welcome in, Marie. What's going on? Dr. Clyde Marshall, what is going on, Dr. Clyde Marshall? On Wednesday and during your show, I wrote Deion Sanders an email. I asked him to check out OffThaRecordDee. G. Bush beat me to the interview for you. I will keep writing him. My quest to interview thee. I appreciate you, Dr. Clyde Marshall. And the thing is, man, everybody got a shot. Everybody got an opportunity. Everybody has a shot. Everybody has an opportunity. I would say this. Shout out to G. Bush. I didn't watch the full interview yet. I'm going to check it out this weekend. But everybody got a shot. Everybody got opportunity, man. So I appreciate you. I appreciate you thinking about me when I'm not on stream. And, because I think I can't remember if it was you or if it was Ivy League Mac who was also saying, hey, you should reach out to Emory Hunt. So shout out to y'all. Even thinking about me. I appreciate it. It feels good. Loretta, what's going on? Good morning. Welcome in. You see they got a Thursday night football game on Prime. Yeah, I thought they would get more. I thought they would have more primetime games. Man, they strict on the primetime games. We only got one versus Steelers. So that's going to be a good game. It's always a good divisional game, but I was surprised they only got one. I think it is October 1st, if I remember. I think I remember that. I think I do. Rashida, what's going on? Good morning, D. Off the Record family. Finally caught you early. What's going on? The Browns can easily go 11+ this year. And then people are going to say, oh, that's only because of the strength of schedule. Yeah, okay. I ain't trying to hear that. I'm not trying to hear that strength of schedule stuff. Cam, BJ, Travis, now Preston Hodge, they're about to have a CU reunion down there in Jacksonville. Yes, Travis, Cam, and BJ Green. Someone else went there this year as undrafted free agent. Hey, Jacksonville, hey, they liking those Colorado boys, I see. I only see Gabriel and Green maybe getting 1/4 split between them in the preseason since the stakes are so high on Shedeur and Watson. Yeah, they might get a little bit more in potentially the third game, depending on how he does it. Yes, the Jaguars is loaded with CU. They are. Excuse me, y'all. Craig, what's going on? Good morning, D in chat. What's going on? If anyone sees more time, it will be Green over Gabriel. Yeah, I would think so. I would think you will push more towards getting Taylor Green developed. All good. Hey, shout out to you, Prentice Premier. You putting in the work, man. Shout out to you. You are putting in the work. It's refreshing to hear my Bears being referred to as the blueprint for success. Yes, one thing that I noticed is kind of one of the laziest arguments that I hear. I hear people say, well, they weren't good last year, so they're not going to be good this year. And I'm like, man, so we just going to disregard all of the teams who were struggling, and then now they turned it around quickly. Chicago was one of those teams that turned it around quickly. New England turned it around quickly. Like, it can happen. So I think it's just a lazy take without looking at the details of the situation to determine if they got better or if you were just saying same old Browns. Like, I guarantee you people were saying same old Bears, and then now people are using Bears blueprint. So definitely shout out to you, Jimmy Hendricks. It's been a while, bro. Been traveling. I'm in Dallas now. Hey, shout out to you, man. Shout out to you. Yeah, I saw the name. I said, dang, it's been a minute. Shout out to you, man. Shout out to you. Glad you are enjoying life, man. Enjoying life. It's going to be a family reunion at that Jaguars game. I agree with that. Yes, it is, but I need the Browns defense to be on it, and Shedeur can't throw toward Travis because everything Shedeur throws that way is a magnet for Travis. Throw to the other side. Throw to the other side. Have to say this even though we're talking football, but go Cavs. Oh, we got some Cavs in this too, Rashida. We got some Cavs in this too. We got some Cavs in this thing too. We gotta talk Cavs a little bit. I think they're going to cut and sign Gabriel to practice squad. Don't see how they keep 4 QBs on the roster. Yeah, I don't see 4 on the roster. Only one who would take Gabe is Stanky. Yeah, he the only one who go after him. Get the likes up, y'all. I think, in my opinion, I think if Shedeur was named the starter already, they would have gotten more primetime games. Black Pearl, I agree with you. there. Man, the chat just jumped again. Good morning, Daisha. Good morning. Happy Friday, Off the Record family. What's going on, Daisha? Casey, what's going on? Good morning, D. Chat family, TGIF. What's going on, Casey? I see you over there on TikTok. Kevin Shorts, what's going on? Welcome in. You in the 216 too. So what's going on? Welcome in. Good morning to you. They can start flexing primetime games around week 5. That Thursday night game will be a key. I agree with that. I see that Thursday night game as a test. Yeah, against a division opponent. Good test. Blind Beauty, what's going on? How you doing? Good to see you. Does anyone think DG could surprise anyone this season? What do you mean by surprise? Like, surprise get playing time, surprise be starter. Tell me more. Excuse me. Keith Hunt, Jersey in the building. Good morning, family. I predict 11 games. What's going on, Keith Hunt? And I like that 11 game prediction. I like that. Get some more water, y'all. I like that 11 games. I like it. All right, let's leave the poll up for a little bit longer. We're going to leave the poll up. But we're going to talk a little Cavs. We're going to look at some of the arguments that the national media is making for Deshaun. Not going to spend too much time on it. You in Fayetteville. Kevin Shorts, I actually live in Fayetteville now. What's going on? Shout out to the Ville. I used to sell insurance, and I drove out to Fayetteville a couple times to sell insurance. So shout out to you, man. Shout out to the Ville. So the content creator had bothered Shedeur as he was having lunch. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I didn't see anything about the content creator. Test for more primetime games. I should say I have no faith in the Steelers without Tomlin. Yeah. One of my very close friends is a Steelers fan, and we do like a little small bet every Browns versus Steelers game, and I don't know. They got to shore up something at quarterback because otherwise it's going to be tough over there. I still think Shedeur gets the QB1 spot for game 1, builds for future without looking backwards, and let Shedeur develop. I like your thinking to him, man. I like your thinking. D, like, do better and impress the coaches, maybe solidify QB3. Got you. I think that would be tough. Black Burrow, because for him to solidify QB3, he would have to really look a lot better than Taylor Green, than they believe Taylor Green could be in the future. So I think that would be hard. And also I think that I don't think Taylor Green would make it on the practice squad. I think a team would just snatch him up and stash him. Dillon Gabriel, I think you probably can hide him on the practice squad, unless like injuries or something like that happen. So, just looking at it from a football standpoint, I just don't see him being able to attack enough of the field. So then it kind of comes down to this: Dillon Gabriel not being able to attack parts of the field, and Taylor Green being able to improve on his decision making and like his shorten up his throwing motion, doing stuff like that. So that would be the thing that both of them would have to show. And I got a little bit more faith in Taylor Green being able to show more in his potential than Dillon Gabriel being able to attack the entire field. So that's kind of where I would set it. So I just don't know if Gabriel could do that. I don't know if he could do that. I don't know if he could do that. Buck checking in from Smyrna, Georgia. I like the Browns to win every game but those two versus Lamar and the Ravens. Buck Gertie, what's going on, man? Welcome in. Where we at? Gabriel is probably better than we give him credit for, just too small to be really relevant as a starter, and he is no match or even time zone next to Green. I agree. That's the thing. Like I think it's just like we can't make him be able to see the field better. Teams know he can't really attack the middle of the field. You can just sit on the outside routes they want to throw to the outside where he has more ability to see. So that stuff I just don't know that you can improve. I don't know if you can improve it. He would have to throw blindly a lot, and that's one thing that Drew Brees said. Drew Brees said with him not being the tallest, he's like, man, I got to trust the receiver going to be at the spot, and I got to throw it blindly, knowing the coverage. So he wasn't willing to do that last year. I don't know how much more comfortable he'll be willing to do that this year. Derek Spinner, good morning, everybody. I think we at least can be 8 and 9 # New Cleveland. Yeah, I like that. I like that. 8 being the floor. 8 being the floor. Deion cited on G. Bush, he wished he could take them to court and ask them to stop from using the Sanders name to make money. Hey, I didn't see the interview, but I love that because that's kind of where we are right now today. That's why on the last stream, I was saying but I was showing you how the people who just speak good or bad on Shedeur, if you turn into a microphone for them and you amplify their message, it's just getting their message out there more. So I try to, this is just me, I try to protect how often I use Shedeur's image, I use his name, or I use any of those things. That's me. I'm not saying anybody has to do things like I do it. But me, I try to limit it. I try to limit even putting Coach Prime on there a lot. I try to do a lot of those things because that's just how I look at it. That's how I look at it. But I can't expect everybody to do things the way I do it. Gabriel is not able to compete with Green's physical abilities. I agree with that. Gabriel's ceiling isn't anywhere near the ceiling Green has. I agree with that. No problem, Black Pearl. No problem. Following up on your question, we got to get our leg back for last year. Yeah, we got to get back at the Ravens. I think you're correct. They will be taking a chance by putting Green on the practice squad, but someone could overlook DG. Oh man, bars, double entendre. Gabriel's floor is higher than Green right now, but 6 months of Monken, even that wouldn't even be close. I agree with that. No hit on DG, but isn't a 3rd round talent. He's a 6 or 7 and career backup. Keith Hunt, I agree with that. Yesterday when Deion said when Shedeur took his shirt off, he could see scars on his back from last year's test, that statement hit different. Man, oh man, yeah. Seeing what his body went through, it's different. It's different, especially that's your child, that's your seed. Just knowing the pain that they fight through. So that's why. Do y'all remember at one point last year when people kind of were saying that they don't believe it was anything wrong with Shedeur's back, and I was just saying, hey, Shedeur says there's something wrong with his back. I'm not gonna question it because you could kind of get too far in the weeds with stuff. So I've had back problems before. So, hey, I don't question when somebody says something wrong with their back. So Coach Prime seeing that is different. It's different. I say that because Gabriel isn't the turnover. I think you meant to say turnover machine Taylor is. I agree with you there. I agree with you. I'll take the split between the teams. Hey, if we can split with the Ravens, I'll take that. To me, he's a 7th rounder undrafted free agent. I was shocked he was picked in the 3rd round. Yeah, very shocked. Data, your fans, us, often write about Shedeur. We have you covered. Shout out to you, Dr. Clyde Marshall. Using Gabriel Madden cover as my image till he's off the squad, since I get the feeling it isn't going to be long. Yeah, that was hilarious when you sent me that on X. I thought our release video was dope. I liked it. I'm 47 and grew up in the arcades playing those games. Yeah, I liked it as well. I thought it was cool, especially playing Street Fighter. So I like the theme. I like the theme this year so much more than I did last year. So much more. Shout out to y'all on the open. I think that was a double entendre, Marie, because also remember Shedeur. So I think it was a double entendre. If you've hurt your back before, you know there are signs on your back that show you hurt your back. Also, the back of what he went through with everybody. I think it was a double entendre. I think it was more than one meaning to it, but that just could be how I read it. That could be how I read it when you said it. But I got you. Shout out to y'all for the open. Let's get this stream started. Shout out to each and every one of you for being here. I appreciate y'all. Shout out to y'all for being here. Let's go here. Let's go here and let's go here. I got some ET. I got some ET for y'all. Y'all see it. Block them. Just listen to the message. And this doesn't necessarily have to be to somebody close. This could be for the people who are clickbaiting. But let's go. Let's read it. Let's play it.
A petty bag. Listen to me. I tried to be motivational. It did not work. So we're going to be petty. Here's what I need you to do. I'm about to change your life forever. Your financial life. I'm talking your career, everything. Come on. Bring it in. Listen to me. It's only going to take you 30 seconds a day to do it. All right? And it's going to change you forever. It don't cost you no money. It ain't going to cost you nothing but time. Okay, here's what I need you to do. I need you to block them. You heard what I said. I want you to go into your phone and go settings. I want you to find a name, and I just want you to put block them. Oh, listen to me. Okay, ET, who? Okay, so I want you to block that person who every time you call and you got this big idea and you got this big dream, you got these big goals, and you talk about all the stuff that's happening for you, and it's crickets. Like, you can call them and celebrate them, but every time you call, they don't never celebrate you. They ain't never got nothing nice to say about you. They never happy for you. Block them. For that person that, when you call them and you just finish your morning routine, you just finish meditating, you on a high, and every time you call, they ain't got, everything is negative. Everything they see, and now that spirit jumped on you, and now 24 hours later or 48 hours later, you in a funk, and you don't even know how you got in that funk. Block them. Listen to me. Your whole life is about to change. Keep your doggone energy for yourself. You don't owe them nothing. No, I'm talking about for some of you, even as I'm saying block them, it's hard for you. It's tough. No, I know y'all went to school together. I know that used to be your homeboy. I know y'all was once down like 4 flat tire. It ain't that no more. Block them. Reserve your energy. Keep your gifts. Keep your time. Don't throw your pearls at swine, doggone it. So do me a favor. Right now, put block them. Not just for you. Some of y'all who you know how to block them, put it in there. Tell them how you did it, because somebody's watching. You are throwing your pearls to swine. You are giving away your energy. You are giving away your time to people that don't deserve it. You giving it away.
I saw this. I said I had to play this for y'all. Just coming out of the stream we did on Wednesday, and how I was just trying to show that consuming a lot of content from these content creators who are doing it for clicks can just put you in a funk. It's just like I said back in the day, when your family cooking chitlins, if you don't want to smell like chitlins, you got to get out the house. You don't want that stink on you. You don't want that funk on you. You got to get out the house. This is the same way. I saw this. I said, this is the motivation for the day. This is the motivation for the day. You will allow people problems to linger on you. You allow people situations to linger on you. This is also like when I was talking about giving people one opportunity for a solution. This is also when I was talking about giving one opportunity for a solution. It sounds crazy when I say it, but when you let people do and say things and they linger and they just sit with you and all this stuff and you giving them the energy and all that, hey, just block them. If you don't listen to me, maybe y'all are hearing from ET. If you don't hear from me, maybe y'all are hear from ET. Protect yourselves, everybody. Protect yourselves. Protect yourselves, everybody. More of the story. Protect yourself. Hopefully y'all catch it. Let's see. Let's catch up. I thought the Pop Warner version of Gabriel running the ball was even better. Yeah, you had me cracking up when I was looking at those two, man. If those defenders could catch last year when DG was starting, he possibly could have been turnover king. Yes. He had a lot of turnover-worthy throws. Shout out to you for bringing great content. Rashida, I appreciate you. Thank you for that. How do you feel about having 6 of the first 9 games on the road? Initially, I was like, man, that's kind of a lot. But then I looked at, they're not really traveling too far. So it's not too bad. It's not too bad. Would I prefer more of it to be at home? Of course I would. But they're not really traveling that far. I also looked at the schedule map of how far teams are traveling, and the Browns are traveling, like, I don't even think they're traveling 3,000 miles for the whole season. So if that means you sacrifice being on the road more early, but you travel a lot less, I like it. Then towards the end of the year, as you know, it's inevitable. Guys will get injured. Guys will get dinged. Guys will get nicked. You got a late bye week, so I think that is good. So it's positives and negatives to it. Would I prefer more at home early? Yes, but in the grand scheme of things, less travel towards the end of the season. I think that's better for them. Better for them. That's real because everybody knows someone like that. I agree. Hey man, you can't give away your energy. You cannot give away your energy and then think that you're going to have the same amount of time in a day to get things done that you want to get done. It doesn't work that way. If I spend 6 hours focusing on something else, that's 6 hours I lost from focusing on me pursuing my dreams, pursuing my goals, me getting better, me doing research, me working. So, hey, if you don't hear from me, hear from ET. Here for ET. I think with this young group, had the toughest part early and at the end will be good for this team, making the middle more solid and productive. I agree with that. Block them. It's just like that. They should. I dropped a link to it right below your chat. The team we finished the year will be much improved after early challenges. I agree. Bottom line, protect your peace. I agree. Yep, I think it's a great test for a younger team. They can really gel early by week 4 or 5. I agree with that as well. The Messiah says, shake the dust off your feet today. That means block people. I like it. You can't keep everybody around. You cannot. Don't get pulled down by the crabs in a pot. Misery loves company. That's a fact. He goes by ET, the hip hop preacher. Eric Thomas. Yeah, he goes by ET. But yeah, let me make sure I sent you. Let me make sure I put the right link in there. Yeah, that's the link.
Away, block.
Yeah, Desha, the link I put in is the link to this actual video in his channel. Yep, I put the right one in. Win or lose, the tough early games will let them grow. I expect each game some new stuff to pick up and break out, setting the pace for the year. I agree. Good morning, JC Smith Music, and let me slow down. Good morning, OffThaRecordDee and chat. Happy Friday to you all. What's going on, JC Smith Music? I appreciate you for being here. I appreciate you. Not like last year. We expected Shedeur to pick up. I think a different start each game. Picking up is going to build and make chemistry gel better. I agree. Jags or Panthers are the real test in those first 4. I'm not scared of the Bucs, but some are because of Baker. Yeah, they had so many injuries to their offensive line and wide receiver core. We got to see how they bounce back versus the Bucs. So I'm not afraid of the Bucs either. Let's see where we got on the poll. Let's end the poll and see where everybody ended with the records. All right, so everybody says they're at least going to win 4 games. So 5% 4 to 7, 38% 11 plus, and 57% 8 to 10. So I like it. Majority of the stream believes they're at least going to win 8 games. I agree with that. All right, let's keep it pushing. Let's move forward. We're going to talk a little Cavs. Art Jizzle, what's going on? Good morning. Chat room OffThaRecordDee. Blessed be the fruits that layeth on the tables. What's going on, Art Jizzle? Art Jizzle, we play y'all late. We play y'all very late in the season. I believe it's the second to last game of the year. Y'all got to travel to Cleveland. So we play y'all late. I think it's January 3rd, if I'm not mistaken. Bucks have Bailey rushing and should be good experience for Shedeur moving forward. Flashback, Deion, we beat Kansas State or Kansas. We would have played ASU versus Texas. The refs helped Kansas. Travis gave up a real route to KSU. The clock was only 40 seconds. Bad coaching. It's going to happen. A Bailey Fano rematch. Got you. Okay, got you. I think that's going to be good. What we got next on the docket? I think we're going to go to what Selmo Fudd pointed out. This is Chris Paul speaking on the Cavs. Let's play this.
I don't know. Now the series is tied up. Like, does that change their mentality now, thinking like, all right, now we not press, but I don't know. Maybe some players, does it
Our Jizzle, it's gonna be no dome. We're gonna be outside. We're gonna be outside for that game. That's gonna be outside in the cold. Cleveland off the lake in January. Man, oh man.
change anything for him?
I don't think it changes, but what I said once upon a time on here was that when you win a playoff game, you feel like you're never going to lose. When you lose one, you feel like you're never going to win. So Cleveland obviously has to feel good going into Detroit, but you're going back home. You know, Detroit, you're going back home to where you get to sleep in your bed. You get to be around your fans. You get to do your regular pregame routine. So Detroit probably ain't tripping too much.
Yeah, and you get to hear the "Let's Go Stones." Let's go Stones. Let's go Stones. That's what you get to hear. Hey, James Harden said he doesn't do internet, which I respect and appreciate. I wish more people would be able to do that, myself included. After he goes crazy 2 games ago, he's asked afterwards, like, do you think that quieted the chatter? He goes, what chatter? Didn't hear it. Kendrick Perkins said that his heart was filled with Kool-Aid, not with blood, because of how he had been performing. Your thoughts on James Harden for this Cavaliers team and what his role kind of means to them going forward?
Oh, man. You know, with our league, obviously everyone says different things about the internet and following this and that, and you never know. But I think, guys, you're very conscious of what's being said. I always say a pair of lips will say anything, right? But you need to say that. You need to make sure everybody is as locked in as possible. Each guy on every team has whatever. You may try to stay off social media or whatnot, but you know, to a certain extent, because you can feel the energy with your teammates. You know, they're gonna let you know if they need more from you or whatnot. But you know, they got a really good team. James has been here before. Donovan has been here before, and they got to figure it out.
I love Cavaliers this postseason. Huh?
I would say this. Seeing JB Bickerstaff complaining about the refs on that last play, not being more upset at his team for fumbling a 9-point lead with like around 2 minutes to go in that game, does not sit well. Or let me say this correctly. We got JB Bickerstaff coming up next, but him not highlighting the fact that his team fumbled the game away versus that one play, him highlighting that and blaming the refs, that kind of shows that you were taking the easier approach to what actually happened. Your team should have never lost at home, being up 9 with that little bit of time left. And you want to blame it on an out-of-bounds play where maybe you would have got a Hail Mary or throw up a half-court shot attempt with a second left. It's like, come on, man. You got to do better, JB. We're going to get to JB next. We got a couple more in here. Fano had issues a couple plays blocking Bailey, the only guy in college who had film on Fano struggling. Yeah, Bailey is a beast. He's something different. He is something different. Ivy League Mac, What up, D and family? Cleveland media is lying and wanted us to react to their rage baiting, but we do not care. Yeah, I don't even know who that is.
We do not care.
I don't even know those content creators. I don't even know them. I don't even know those content creators. Ivy League Mac. We debating if we're gonna make that trip for that beat down we're gonna put on y'all. Pull up on me. Pull up, man. Pull up. Pull up so you can see your team get beat in person. And then you gotta have that drive home afterwards. pull up, Arjizzle. Pull up. Pull up to Cleveland, catch that L, and then you got to drive 3 hours back home. The Cavs definitely got the momentum, especially with those last 2 wins. They need to bring that home tonight. I agree. Hey, some more fun. I said in Patreon, hey, they got it. I want them to win it in 6. Don't let it linger to 7. Win it in 6. Win it in 6. All right, this is what I was talking about. This is what I was talking about with JB Bickerstaff.
I'll call on Jared Allen on that trip.
He fouled Asar. It's bad. I mean, it's clear. He trips him when he's going for a loose ball. In the game situation, you know, that's tough.
So that's not the first time that JB Bickerstaff has mentioned the refs throughout this series. It's the playoffs. They're letting them play physical. The Pistons' best player, Cade Cunningham, is a physical player. So do you want it to be, do you want them to allow Cade Cunningham to be physical, Asar to be physical, or do you want, them to call it how they call it? Because your team thrives on it being physical. If they take that physicality away, Jalen, what's his name? Jalen Duran, Isaiah, they're going to lose that physicality too when they're pushing guys around. So it's like, come on, man. That's not the reason why y'all lost. Y'all lost because y'all could not execute at the end of that game. I was watching that game, and I was like, man, Cavs down 9. I was like, this is not looking good for us. We stole that game from Detroit. You still had a chance. What happened in overtime? What happened in overtime, JB Bickerstaff? What happened in overtime? Because you had a chance. That you didn't lose the game on that play. You still had overtime. And what did you do in overtime? So what you doing, man? What you doing? What you doing, JB? What you doing? Bickerstaff know they're about to lose. Yes, that game, losing that game like that, that is one where another team has all the momentum going home, and this team already plays better at home. This team's role players play better at home. So they know it's an uphill battle. And this is not like a playoff tested team. This is a team that it's on the younger side. So they can get rattled by this. They can get rattled by it. We coming through like O Block and Grape Street. Come on. Come on. It'll be a good time. Come on. These playoffs remind me of old school basketball. I agree with that. They're letting them play. They are letting them play. They're letting them play. It's just Maya. Good morning. How you feeling? Detroit dropped the ball. They fumbled the game. I'm still for my Detroit Pistons, but they got to do better. That's what it was. They fumbled that game away. That's what it was. It wasn't that one call did not determine the outcome of the game because you still had overtime. And in overtime, y'all lost. So they lost. Detroit basketball got deflated. That's a fact. Across the league, they are letting them play. Yeah, I like it. I like it. I like they're letting them play more physical because it's the narrative that everybody wants to have that the NBA is soft now. They don't allow them to play. And, back in my day this, back in my day that. Okay, yeah. Now when they're letting them play, the same people who call other guys soft, now when they play physical, they're saying, oh, man, you got to call. You got to do this. You got to do that. It's like, come on, man, what are we doing? What are we doing? David Terrell, the 8th pick of the Bears in 2000. He was Tom Brady's main target at Michigan. I texted David for his context upon the game, the Browns versus the Bears. Hey, shout out to him. I remember you mentioning him previously, Dr. Cloud Marshall. Shout out to David Terrell. When you go up, you got to put them away. You give a team a second life, you're not going to stop them with momentum at home. It's a wrap. It's a wrap. Didn't know Bernie's son was coaching? Really? His son coaching? I didn't know that. I didn't know that. I have to look it up. And we going to take y'all's cornbread. Nah, y'all not going to do us like on Life. Y'all not taking our cornbread. No. We're not going to be like, hey, you going to eat that cornbread? And we just hand it over to you. Nah. Nah, you ain't going to do us like that. You ain't going to do us like that. Good morning, Maurice. What's going on, Maurice? What is going on? Yeah, you're not going to do us like that. You ain't getting our cornbread like on Life. We eating our cornbread, even if we don't want it. Soft, but they're playing through some crazy injuries right now. Ant bowling on one leg right now. He is. It doesn't even match. It doesn't even match how they talk about the NBA and what's actually happening. That coach acting like he got a bad call and Cleveland won on free throws with no time on the clock. That's what I'm saying, Craig. You still had a shot. You had the whole overtime session. What happened in overtime? Y'all fumbled the 9-point lead, and then you lost it in overtime. What are we doing? You had a shot. So, see, when I talk about mindset, you can identify when somebody has a defeated mindset. To me, if you only point to that, and I don't hear you ranting and raving about how your team gave up that lead at the end of the game, man, that you defeated. Or how you didn't seal the deal, you didn't close the game out in overtime. Defeated. So, mentality, hey, your mentality got to be strong. But if you want to harp on that and blame it on that, it's like, come on, man. We got to do better. So, that's on him. Let's get to some NFL. Now, I've been seeing different things where they talk about the Browns quarterback situation, and I cannot find anybody with a good argument for Deshaun Watson. I'm willing to listen. I'm willing to hear you out. But if your argument places the most weight on money and not performance, then that's not an argument I got to listen to for a long time. If your argument is based on going back to 2020, I don't have to spend a lot of time here. Deshaun Watson has played games in a Cleveland Browns uniform. If you are unwilling to look at what he did in a Cleveland Browns uniform or speak on the injuries that he's had, I'm not going to spend that much time on that conversation. I'm not going to spend that much time on it. I'm not going to do it. I got one for y'all. Exhibit A.
Quarterback position.
I think it's Deshaun Watson, and I don't think it's even close. I think, you know what's amazing? When you look at Deshaun Watson, he seems like he's like a 10th year senior in college.
Yeah.
This dude's only 30 years old. I think Todd Monken is a football savant. He's an offensive guru. I think he figures out how to take advantage and go back to those Bill O'Brien type offenses. Play action, throw the ball down the field. I said it. Don't look at me like that, Luke.
we just don't know. We don't know what Deshaun Watson is.
Again, Bill O'Brien and Deshaun Watson were together for the Houston Texans. Todd Monken is not Bill O'Brien. They're two different people, two different style of leadership. Once Bill O'Brien got in control, the first thing he did was he traded DeAndre Hopkins for peanuts. So what are we doing, man? What are we doing? So when I hear these things, I'm just like, this doesn't deserve that much time. But the injuries are a real thing. Are we going to talk about the injuries? Are we going to talk about them? Or we going to jump right past it? Okay. Okay. No one thinks Watson started is going to get you 10 wins. Nobody think that. Watson been out of the game too long, too many big injuries affecting him physically and mentally. I agree with that, Brent. They can't talk about the money when that money has been stretched out for years. Facts. He gets the buzzer. Let's give him the buzzer. It was such these takes. I'm like, man, oh man, like, what are we doing? Lot to go group think and group talk about Deshaun Watson. Nobody wants to think or have independent thought. It's all kabuki theater. I agree. It's all the same thing. It always goes to the same place. I'm like, what is this? Interesting. But then they say, we don't know what he'll look like, hedging their bets. I'm glad you caught that, Zedric. If you believe in him, say you believe in him. If you don't believe in him, then say you don't believe in him. But they plant themselves firmly in the gray. Firmly in the gray. Watson may get you the number 1 draft pick next year, though, if that's what they're going for. I agree, D. That's a time you just wasted and can never get back. If you notice, I kept it short. I kept it short. Very short. That move got O'Brien fired. It made no sense on that trade. That Hopkins trade. No sense. What injuries? That's what they act like. That's what they act like. There's some people that think that they think Shedeur will win 5 to 7 games. Man, Shedeur winning 5 to 7 games is still more than I heard people say Deshaun can win. I hear people say put Deshaun out there first by week 5 or so, then you're going to put Shedeur in. That means you either went 0-5 or you went 1-4 if you switching quarterbacks. That's not faith or belief in that person. That's not it. Takes 8 basic. That's why people are coming to independent media. That's a fact. Watson talk is just a new version of anybody but Shedeur. Yeah, I think these people have shown that they fell for everything that was said about Shedeur, and since they fell for it, they can't just go back against it. So now they just got to ride with what they said. They believed every leak out of Cleveland. Shedeur can't read. Shedeur can't write. They had to teach him how to tie his shoes. They had to teach Shedeur how to put his helmet on. They said, hey, these were what we call shoulder pads. This is a football. So since they had to teach Shedeur all those things and they believed it, they can't go back on it now and say now he's a starter. They fed right into the narratives of, Shedeur is, he should have redshirted the whole year. Now look, it just don't make sense, y'all. It don't make sense. Let's keep it pushing. That's 1 week situation with Deshaun Watson. Let's hear another one. Let me get the sound on for y'all. Shout out to Zedric for sending me this. If playing Watson will get you the number 1 pick next year, it will also get you fired. AB and Monken ain't doing that. Talk to him, Craig. Watson main target was I believe Watson main target was Hopkins, and that trade got Kyler Murray, that 9-0 start, tag teaming him with Fitzgerald. This team feels like that with Boston and KC. I agree. It's politics, but they seem invested in rehabbing Deshaun's public image right now. Yeah, it's strange, man. Instead of just talking about the football player, we got another one.
Competition, I think it's very important to know the investment and maybe just go back and remember the investment that the Browns made in Deshaun Watson, the $230 million guaranteed, the 3 first-round picks, all of that capital given up, and they have not gotten a return on it. I wanted to remind everybody, and I went back and looked at this, what Deshaun Watson did in his last year in Houston in 20.
They always talk about getting a return on investment. I'm telling you, if you were going to use financial phrases, don't just use the financial phrase that you believe works to your advantage. Go the whole way with the example. What they are doing is they put their money into a company they believe would be the next Tesla. So they went with a Lucid. They went with what's the other EV where the guy ended up going to jail? I can't even think of the name of it right now. But they went with another company and said this is gonna be the next big thing. Until it's not. It's been proven that this is not the next big thing. The stock is now a penny stock. It's less than $5 on the stock market. Any investor with any type of clear thought would say, you know what? We have to cut our losses. We got to cut our losses. They only talk about the investment, but they never talk about when you get to a point. If you buy, this is very basic, y'all. If you buy a stock at $75 when it IPOs, that stock is now less than $10, you are never getting your money back. Never. Never. You're never getting that money back. So they're only using half of the approach. It's never going back to $75. Cut them losses and keep it moving. This is a lesson so you don't do it again. This is not what you hold your hat on. The company is never going to be worth $75 a share again. It's less than $10. It's not coming back. It's not coming back. If a company goes from $75 to under $10 without a stock split, that company has effectively done something where they have lost trust in a lot of the financial market. So you just got to let it go. You got to let it go. You got to let it go. Watson still got talent, and some team going to give him a shot. I'll tell y'all, my biggest critique of Deshaun Watson is his health. It's his health. That's my biggest critique. When I watch him, when I break down his film, I look at the last time he was healthy, which is all we can go based on when you want to break it down to football. The only thing you can go based on is the last time he was healthy. When you look at him, there are parts of the field he cannot attack. So I'm looking at it from a health standpoint. I'm not saying I don't want Deshaun to get another shot or anything. I'm saying physically, unless his shoulder has recovered and everything is a lot better, I don't believe he can do physically what they believe he can do. Mine is all physical, y'all. It's all physical. Because if you can't get the ball where you want it to go, there's nothing you could do. There's nothing you could do. There's nothing you could do. So, dude, am I saying I don't want Deshaun to get a shot? No. I'm saying that a lot of quarterbacks, when they've had similar shoulder surgery that he's had to their throwing shoulder, they've had to do a lot to change how they throw the ball, or they were never able to throw the ball the same way. They were never able to. Look at Cam Newton. Drew Brees had to adjust his throw motion. It's a lot of stuff you have to do. So if I'm coming straight from football, I'm not saying I want him to fail, none of that. I'm saying just look at the film, look at him when he was healthy, and he couldn't get the ball where he wanted to go. That's just what it was. So let me ask a question. What return on investment are they expecting to receive now they haven't got back when he was healthy? Keep Mathis. That's why I said they got to go further with if they're going to use the financial example, go further with the financial example, because anybody in the financial markets would say you just got to cut your losses. They're not going to be able to get the return on investment. The money's gone, the money's spent. In the present, the Browns haven't shown they are invested at all. Just an opportunity for him to get his career back on track. I agree with that. That's why I think these arguments, I'm like, man, these are some of the weakest arguments I see. That money is gone, spent. They are not trying to recoup it back in Watson's last year. They will get more by going with Shedeur. I agree. What can Deshaun Watson do to make the Browns $200 million back in one season? Nothing. A Super Bowl won't bring the Browns $200 million. They're not getting it back. And I ain't talking about $200 million in additional sales. No. I'm saying $200 million after expenses and everything else. It's nothing he could do. Nothing he could do. Where we leave off at? When that stock goes from NASDAQ to penny stock, you sell and move on. Hope and insanity are way different. Talk to him too, man. 2020 was a long time ago. Now everybody wants to cry and shine. Shaking my head. Stop it. Get some help. It's over. Wrist up. Hashtag New Cleveland. That's a fact. It's crazy.
Stop it. Get some help.
It's crazy. I just got tuned in. Did you go over G. Bush and Devon interview yet? I haven't watched the full interview yet, so I'm not gonna do a breakdown on it today. I'm gonna check it out this weekend, but I haven't watched it yet. Watson is not giving you 17 healthy games. I don't think he is either. Watson's going to be a career backup from here on out, not long term. It's always broke folks that keep talking about money. Well, I thought it was funny. Yeah, bringing up the money just doesn't make sense. It's a QB hungry league. Someone will at least try to offer an opportunity. Yeah, I think he can get another opportunity. When the Browns video released, it was more two on that video than any QB on the team. I'm sure he is the starter this season. They wouldn't have shot the video like that. The Browns are putting it out there how they feel and who they believe in. I haven't seen any NFL player that I can remember getting better after that many injuries and a QB at that. I can't remember either. And people just want to act like they got to cut out a large portion of reality to go back to when he was good. Deshaun is the game stock. The chance of gaining previous value is when you're hyped up, when you're just a meme stock. FOMO, fear of missing out. You're not gonna miss nothing. The return is not coming. It's not coming. In the market, people who double down are most likely the biggest loser. Talk to them. That's how it goes. That's how it goes. With Watson, it's not ROI, it's roadie. Oh no. All of the Cleveland media clickbait narratives are intellectually bankrupt. I agree with that. I would go Cam Newton over Watson today. I think if the Browns had named Shedeur as a starter, they would have been scheduled for those international games. I agree with you there. The Cleveland organization already knows Deshaun Watson isn't the player that he was in Houston. He's just under contract. That's just it. It is simple. It's simple. You hype the bad stock right before you sell it. Toolman, talk to him. That is what you do. Hey, when you see the YouTubers selling you, hey man, I believe in this company. Well, I believe in this penny stock, man. And then all the people that follow them go buy it, and they're selling it as you buy it, and then you get stuck with it, and it's not enough liquidity, so you can't even get out of it. You just stuck with it. Talk to him. So I just think it's just it's just they're not using the full scope of how you would do things in the financial market. These commercials getting longer and longer. Really? I got it set. You should only get a commercial. I think it's every 24 minutes. Every 24 minutes I'm on stream, you should get a commercial. So if I'm on stream, yeah, you should get it every I don't think it's more than 24 minutes. I don't think it should be more than that. Unless YouTube getting the cut. Because this is what I'll do. I'll put a screenshot at Patreon of what I get from YouTube ads. I'll show y'all. Y'all will be surprised. I'll put it in Patreon as soon as the chat or as soon as the stream ends. I'll drop a picture. I'll drop a screenshot in Patreon for y'all. Did someone say FOMO? Hey, FOMO fuck. We did. Fear of missing out. It's the same thing that happened. Hey, when you want to go buy Bitcoin, at the high, instead of believing in it early. Toolman, ding, ding, ding. That's a fact. YouTube pushing to get your money. Word. Yeah, it should be only, I can even show you all the settings I use. This is what I'll do. After the stream, I'll send y'all a screenshot on Patreon, the settings, and then also what I make from the commercials that they run. I think y'all will be surprised. Let's keep it pushing. I want to show y'all something. So I guess it's the you mean time-wise. Okay, got you. Time-wise. Oh, okay. Oh, so they cutting into the stream. I got you. Time-wise. Yeah, they even show me commercials, which is funny. So if I go on YouTube, on my YouTube, they show me commercials on my own stream. So YouTube is getting their money. They're going to get theirs regardless. They're going to show these ads. They're going to show them. I got you. 5 seconds, 15 seconds, 20 seconds. Man, YouTube, you running it up on me, and you ain't giving me the cut. The only way Deshaun Watson can do to pay the Browns back is mentor Shedeur. Michael, I like what you're talking. That's the only thing you can do. Help Shedeur be better. I got a throwback for y'all. Let's throw it back. Because now the cute thing to do is now have all of a sudden belief in the Browns. 8 wins, 9 wins, 10 wins. Now everybody got belief in the Browns. And I think it's funny because a lot of these same content creators, and remember, until we get all on the same page with content creators, I'll break it down for y'all. A content creator, when I use the term content creator, that is any person who makes content and is rewarded for more people watching. So when I say content creator, I could be talking about a reporter that write articles that wants clicks. I could be talking about a radio station that wants clicks from YouTube and get you to listen to them while they're live. I could be talking about an actual content creator that makes a podcast. So I'm putting them all in that same box. I could be talking about beat reporters who want clicks off of X. So when I say content creator, it's all encompassing. So when you hear me say that, when I say content creator, I'm not just talking about somebody on YouTube. I'm talking about anybody who benefits from more people seeing what they say or do. So just give you the definition of content creators. So content creators, I'm noticing it's the cute thing to do to now have belief in the Browns. When I remember a couple months ago, these same content creators were talking about how Todd Monken wasn't going to be here. I remember they were saying Todd Monken not going to be here when the Dome get here. I remember they were saying, oh, he not going to get better or the Browns not going to be better. Now these same content creators have this belief in the Browns. I find it cute. So I'm just going to throw back. I got something for y'all. I'll show y'all when my belief started in the Browns. So here we go. We got it right here. I decided that I'm going to give y'all some speculation, y'all. I'm going to give y'all some speculation. On this day, February 6th, 2026, I'm stating the Cleveland Browns will win more games than the Atlanta Falcons. I'm stating this before the draft, before free agency, because this will be a more prepared team. This will be a team that understands what their role and what their responsibility is before any game starts. They will have a clear understanding of the plan. They will have accountability for their lack of performance. So on this day, because we're going to clip it, February 6th, 2026, I'm declaring the Cleveland Browns in the upcoming season will win more games than the Atlanta Falcons. Clip it. I'll tell y'all, we gonna get to Emmitt Smith. I made some declarations before this season. I said the Cowboys would not make it out the first. I want the Cowboys to catch a straight in this stream. This is not about them. But but I wanted to show y'all that I saw the vision early. Once I really started looking into Todd Monken, I was like, wait, Todd Monken is different. Todd Monken is old school. Todd Monken is not taking no mess. And me recognizing that, I said it very early. Now, shout out to Zedric. Zedric once said, I wasn't wrong. I was early. I saw the vision early because I'm a big mindset person. If you notice, that's why you get motivation in my stream. That's why you get some other things. When I saw the vision, I stamped the vision immediately and put my name to it very early. This was before free agency. This is before draft. This is before any of that stuff. I saw the vision. So now I just find it funny that it's cute that the content creators now want to get on the Cleveland side and say, man, the Browns can win this many games. Well, I got a question. If before the draft, you were pushing the Browns to draft a quarterback in the first round of the draft, wouldn't that mean you didn't have belief in the quarterbacks who were on the roster? Fast forward. The Browns don't draft a quarterback in the first round. Now you're saying you believe in the Browns with the same quarterbacks on the roster. So, were you lying then or are you lying now? I'm just going to ask the questions. Was you lying then by saying they didn't have a quarterback? Or are you lying now by saying they're going to win all these games? Hey, I'm just going to ask the questions, y'all. Which one is it? Which one is it? So I just find that funny. Let's catch up on the chat. Where we leave off at? Ain't nobody buying those pants. They keep advertising. What? I wish I could see the ads that y'all be seeing. Deshaun's data: wins 9, losses 10 in 2024. His record was 1-6. Interceptions 12 with Cleveland, 36 with Houston. His NFL record is 37 and 35. Yeah, pretty average. Also, if you look at those sacks, something that they talked about the sacks with Shedeur, but for some reason you never hear them talk about sacks with Deshaun Watson. I just find it, interesting. I'm all good with it. I'm all good with it. Your ad let me know that Burt Jones is just as crooked as Dawg's hind legs. Not Burt Jones. Ain't that, what's that for your hair? Oh no. I honestly think being around 2 is also going to be good for Green. The mindset, he won't be out Shedeur now, but it will help him. I agree. The content creator that makes sandwiches, we got to say it. The content creator that makes sandwiches is now saying the Browns can win 8 games. Shaking my head. That's why I said, was you lying in or you lying now? Because you didn't believe in the quarterbacks before. These are the same quarterbacks who most likely going to play. So when just let us know when the lie came out. Was it lying in or was it lying now? I just want to know. Sports reporters are irrelevant. They never played the sport, don't know the game, don't know the business like others on the bull. I'm not gonna lump all sport reporters in like that, because I would say this. I never played in the NBA, and I talk about the NBA. I never played in the NFL, and I talk about the NFL. I would say there's a difference between people who want to learn the game and who just want to talk about it. I want to learn the game, so I spend more time learning the game. I can't say that for everybody. And the Bass Leather Hair Growth products, I bought the edge control. My edges laughed at that stuff. Oh, no. Oh, no. Also, for content creators, I don't expect to see Green again in uniform this year after preseason unless something really goes wrong. I agree with that. Todd Monken, the Todd father, has said as much. Browns will win more games than the New York Giants too. I haven't looked enough into the New York Giants to just stamp that one yet, but I'll let you know before the season. I was literally just looking at the Basket Leather website for edge control. Keep at this. I don't get that commercial. Oh no. Since when did winning teams draft high? Riddle me that. Usually if they have an injury or a major injury or something like that. Yeah, Desha, you heard it. Clip it. Clip it, because I know I'm early with it. We're going to go neck and neck all year with the Ravens. The difference will be Ravens' health. Yeah, health is definitely going to make a big part in this season, in any NFL season, actually. A highly disciplined team. I hope to see the difference in a big reduction of penalties. I agree with that, Brent. That's something that goes under the radar when people talk about Kevin Stefanski. They don't really talk about how many penalties we had, which it was too many, way too many. Todd is from Chicago. Oh, wow. Okay. Outside of OKC and the NBA, the Todd father was the first coach interviewed for the job in January. Hey, they picked the right one. Monken ain't taking no mess in my James Brown voice. The Todd father, that's the thing I like. He is old school. If I'm not gonna do it, I was gonna put out there if I was to get the chance to ask Todd Monken a question, but I don't want nobody to steal my question, so I'm gonna save it. Todd Monken is exactly what this team needs. I agree with that. Todd's from Chicago. I knew there was something special about him. I didn't know he's from Chicago, But shout out to him. I always said I would rather have an old school coach over most young OCs due to them not putting up with the nonsense. I was one who I did want them to go young, but once I got over believing the hype and the lies from the media and looked into Todd Monken, I was bought in. So I played the fool for a little while with Todd Monken. Going with the win. Yeah, just out of there. Just out of there after it don't make sense. If you don't have a quarterback you believe in, so you got to draft one in the first round. Now they're going to win all these games. So I guess they're not going to draft a quarterback in the first round of 2027. See, I don't like when people stop when they're sharing something. So they didn't draft a quarterback early in 2026. You now are saying they're going to win 8 to 10 games. So how are they going to draft a quarterback early in 2027? Riddle me that, Batman. How they going to do it? Make it make sense. Lying for clickbait. Facts. In close games, the difference is going to be our coaching. Stanky couldn't get that little extra. I see Monk getting from these guys. I agree with that. Didn't Watson lead the league and getting sacked a few years? Man, his sacks, he took a lot of them. The QB negatives only matter when it comes to Shedeur. That's a fact. Sandwich Creator upped it recently to 10 games. Just crazy. Them people said the only reason Shedeur is in the Browns schedule release video is because people don't like Watson. Tika, then you got to ask the question. Oh, Burt Jones' political ad. Okay, I thought, what's the green bottle of hair stuff? I could be tripping. It could be Burt something. My bad. I got that all wrong. Burt Jones is the political ad I see all the time during the live stream. Dang. Let me give myself the buzzer on that. All wrong. Then you got to ask yourself the question. You got to ask yourself this question. How are they advocating for Deshaun to be the starter and then saying, oh, people only want Shedeur because they don't like Deshaun? Make it make sense. Like, what part of this are you standing on? Like, they're not standing on nothing. They're just saying random things, just random stuff. Cut me in or cut me out. No udders on the bull. Yeah, no udders on the bull. They all wear glasses and still can't see. They can't see the vision. They keep trying to sell me razors. Keep my Giants name out your mouth and my Will Smith voice. Keith Hunt. That's why I said I ain't looked enough into them. I don't know what they're going to do. I don't know what the Giants going to do, especially with Harbaugh. Once you upgrade coaches, I don't know what they're going to do. You're right. Sacks 244. Wow. Divided by 5 playing years, 48.8. They don't want to talk about the sacks. 13 Pro Call. Hey, D, do you remember I said I put a bottle of Johnny Walker Black on the Browns winning the season about a couple months ago when you were talking about being a bartender? I do remember that. I do remember 13 Pro Call. I do remember. Now Maya got the Jones ad. Oh no, who is this Jones person? How much money they spending advertising on YouTube? They trying to strong arm you with the ads. Oh no. Oh no. Not the ads. Miss Brown, what's going on? Let me get this right. What's going on, Miss Brown? What is going on? We are going to get to, we got the schedule release. We're going to go through the actual schedule. We're going to look at how many games we believe the Browns are going to win. We got that coming up shortly. Stay with me. Thank you to everybody who supported the stream during April. Thank you for all your support. I will be right back. Stay with me, y'all. Where we at? We are here. back. Shout out to y'all for all of y'all support. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. Shout out to y'all. Let's see. Let's put this down. All right, we back. Let's catch up on the chat, and then we're gonna go forward. I got ads on the brain now. Is it me, or are the content creators quiet after Coach Prime multiple interviews yesterday? I haven't looked into what they got going on, but if you say they've been quiet, I believe you. I'll take your word for it. I try not to go looking for them. If I see their stuff, I kind of see it in passing. Let's see. Bergamo hair grease from way back when. Everyone used it. Is that what I'm thinking about in the green container? Is that what I'm thinking about? They don't want to smoke. Oh, talking about the content creators. I think we can win in Jacksonville. I'm excited. Trevor Lawrence will be sacked 3 times. # New Cleveland. Yeah, he struggled versus the Browns. Because he did a long one with the pregame yesterday too. Oh, Coach Prime was active. Put out a couple interviews. All right, let's see. Let me grab that. The content creators are scheming to create new false narratives. Yeah, I think they don't like the fact that people can respond in real time on their own.
Hello.
Oh yeah, I like it. Shout out to you, Latika. Shout out to you. Let me show y'all what Latika just sent us. All right, let's go to the watch party view, and let me grab this real quick. Let's go here. Let's do a little copy and pasting. Let's copy, and we're gonna add that in to the stream as we go more into what we got going on.
I'm like, bro, I don't.
All right, here we go. I got it here. Check this out. Hey, shout out to the Browns social media team. The Browns social media team is doing a lot. Let me fix this so y'all can see it. And then we're going to keep this thing pushing forward. Let's go here. All right, here we go. So y'all can see it. So they put the actual Street Fighter arcade out there. That's what's up.
They got Sam. I'm trying to beat Sam the hell up.
Hey, y'all know this one of my celebration games?
So what's mine?
That's my favorite. You don't even know how to turn it. Take your time. Look
Hold
at
on.
it.
About to right there. I'm trying to put my name in. Grown man, by the way, y'all. Can't figure it out. How you gonna help your kids? I ain't never had no dollars to take me to the arcade. She's talking about Miles Garrett. Let me find out Miles Garrett, the fighter on here. It's Miles Garrett, bro. You saw the picture on the side? Bro. What the I know they need to do it like this. How far you think Miles Garrett can throw this machine? Miles right there. Ball of muscle. I'm picking Miles. I gotta pick. I think like RYU. How you hit start? All right, you're back. Ooh, there it is. Get out. Denzel slide. Hold on, y'all. Talking about any. Wait. Oh, why my dude ain't getting active no more? Oh yeah, give me them toes. I knocked you out, boy. I thought I was winning. Nah. Oh, this Miles Garrett.
Hey, Dylan Sampson be having me cracking up. He said, I thought I was winning. Shout out to Tika for sending that. We appreciate you. All right, we got next up on the docket. What we got next? Let's see where we leave off at. We got that. It's new energy in Cleveland, y'all.
Here we go, baby. Where we headed?
I don't know if y'all saw this, but this is our new OC. He did a mic'd up. This is from the rookie camp. It's new energy. We all things Cleveland Browns for the rest of the stream.
Let's get ready to rumble.
Yeah, Dylan has to be cracking me up. They couldn't figure out how to work it. Somebody's hand, I just saw their hand. They were just pressing all 6 buttons at the same time. I was like, oh my goodness. This is a new energy. And this is part of the reason why I'm so excited for this season, y'all. I'm so excited for this season. So this is Travis, I want to say his name correctly, Switzer. Hopefully that's the way you pronounce it. Travis Switzer, our new OC. Just listen to him interacting with the players at rookie camp. Listen to it.
Here we go. A little bit steeper.
There you go. Just a hair steeper. The faster we can get him the ball, the better. A little bit steeper. You can get him the ball faster. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, a little steeper. That's it. That's a little better. That's a little better. There we go. There we go. Better. Better. Atta baby. Atta baby. They zone it out. We don't have to be in a hurry, right? Just get in there, settle. He puts it on your upfield shoulder, and you puncture. Yep. Would you say you think you're pretty athletic? Yeah, I would say so too. Trust yourself. Let it roll. Let it roll.
I love what he said right there to Spencer. He said, "Would you say that you're athletic?" And he was like, "Yes." And he was like, "Trust yourself. Let it roll. Use your athleticism. Don't hold back on your skill set. Use it. Use it." Switzer more hyped than I thought. He is. He is. The new OC asked if the player was athletic, then said, "Show it." Man, when I hear stuff like this, I'm like, man, talk to him. Night and day from Tommy. That is a fact. That's a fact. Night and day. Night and day.
Roll. We got to go out. Get rolling. Two-step. Cut it. Perfect operation. Here we go. In and out. In and out. Echo it. Echo it. Helmets off, guys. Helmets off. Popping the helmets off. That's good, KC. Good job, KC. Here we go, in and out, in and out. Let's go, in and out. Right here, I'm going to 56. Yep, we're working to 51. See, just be decisive. You got another puller behind you. You know what I'm saying? Yep. As long as you make a fast decision, he can make it right. Yeah. Oh, to the edge, baby, to the edge. Okay. Finish, finish. Get up there, there we go. Inside out, baby. Nice. Nice job, nice job. We'll take it. We'll take it. Yes, sir. Go make it. Grab your helmets, grab your helmets. Helmets on, helmets on. Stay with him, that's it. Get vertical, there we go. I'm good with that. If he really plays over the top, yeah, roll it out. We're good.
Hey, double me, 1, 2, 3.
No.
I'm very excited about the Browns, and the more that they show, it just makes me more excited. And I'm like, this is the way you will get the most out of me. Man, just be upfront with me. Just tell me what it is. Make it plain. You'll always hear me say, make it plain. To me, coaching, one of the things you need to do as a coach, you need to be able to make it plain, and you need to make a solid point with a little bit of words. So he just asked them a question. Reel them in. You reel them in with the question. Hey, would you say you're athletic? Yeah. Use it. That is going to sit with him. That's something. So if you think about when you want stuff to be able to remember for a long time, it's not a long drawn out speech. We don't remember speeches. You know what we remember? We remember parts that stuck with us the most. So let's go back to the motivation from today with ET. Block them. That's what we remember. We remember block them, and then our sentiment is protect your peace. So coaches need to be able to just hit you right there with something strong that you'll remember, and then you can always go back to it when you're on the field and you're thinking, man, he told me use my athleticism. Okay, now I'm going to get to the next level. I'm going to get to the linebacker. I'm going to get to the safety. That is the beauty of coaching. We already know that these guys believe in the vision that they are giving them and what they are telling them to do. We've heard so many players say, hey, they're making it clear exactly what they expect from us. So the vision is there. So once you pair with the vision with being able to grab their attention, give them nuggets that they can remember, that's a beautiful thing when it comes to coaching. Beautiful thing. So I'm very excited for the Browns season. I'm very excited for the Browns season, and these are the reasons why. These are the reasons why. We can go back. I'm not going to bore y'all through it. We could go back and we could listen to everything that was said around the players and the team and all that stuff. It was lifeless last year. It was lifeless. We're just going to call it for what it is. We're not going to sugarcoat it. They are filled with life and energy. They came here to win. They did not come here to lose. Remember, I kept telling people they didn't come here to lose. It was content creators saying, oh, the Browns going to lose to get the quarterback in 27. They didn't come here to lose. They didn't come here to lose. The players didn't come here to lose. So They came here to win, and hopefully y'all see the energy. That's why I wanted to highlight that. Let's catch up on the chat as we keep this thing moving forward. Night and day from Tommy. That's a fact. Defense wins. My thesis: Penn State's defense number 3 per the Hurricanes defense number 1. Penn State averaged 30. Miami averaged 38. Penn State 14. Miami 10. Michael Irvin: keep your defense off the field. You're unk. Hey, if you can run the ball, you can keep the defense off the field. Let them regroup, recover. That's another level of football you talking right there. I hear this stuff, and I want to put pads on and roll. Man, I hear this, and I'm like, I think last year I said I had 8 plays. This year I got 3. Hey, I got 3 plays. Coach, I could put it all out there for 3 plays. After 3 plays, y'all going to have to stretch me off, but I'm gonna give it my all in those 3 plays. I got 3 plays, Coach. That's it. Talk to him, Keith Hunt, coaching. And also, yes, Tommy was dry. Now I see the genius of hiring an OC who was a run game specialist to pair with Monken. Yes. Monken said it's going to be a collaborative effort. They're going to work together. Anybody can bring ideas. So if you have him focus on the line and the run game and you get that locked down, and then you are more suited for passing concepts, getting guys open and giving the overall vision, it's better. It matches. I'm actually happy that ESPN and their analysts are discounting the Browns. It's going to be so much sweeter when the Browns quiet them. Oh man. I'm going to warn y'all. It's going to be some victory laps. I'm telling you. I got some receipts. I'm not talking about content creators. I'm going to do some comment creeping. I got people saying the Browns going to go on 17. It's going to be some victory laps. So just get prepared. Get prepared. We're going to be running those victory laps, y'all. We're going to be running those victory laps. Remember the person? I shouldn't even remember their name. I'm not going to say their name. But it was the person that came into the chat, and he was saying, oh, the Browns. First he said the Browns going to win 3 games. Then he said the Browns going to go on 17. That person, I remember their name. I screenshot what they said. Once the Browns win that 4th game, y'all know what we gonna do. Hey, we're gonna pull him. We're gonna put him receipts, y'all. Never seen this energy with Kevin Stefanski and crew. That's a fact. Yes, a stink nasty clone. Yeah, he was very similar. Feels really different. Before I felt like they were going through the motions last year. This year is just pumps you up. I agree. All right, I'm a little behind. Let me see. The energy from the coaches to the players is fire. I agree with that. I totally agree. D, your breakdown to things is top tier. I appreciate that, Tiger. 84. I appreciate that. Homecoming Cleveland, Pittsburgh. Love you both. Hey, shout out to you, Reggio. Only time I'm concerned about what the Steelers got going on is when they play the Browns. So those 2 times, hey, I'm going Browns all day. Besides that, do y'all thing. They're going to They're going to be back on the field in a couple of days. Yeah, the 20th is the date, I believe. I think the 20th is the date, and then we're going to start getting interviews and stuff like that. Let me look at the media schedule, and I'll tell y'all when we actually gonna hear from guys. They're gonna be back on the field, but when we're gonna start hearing from them. Let me grab this media schedule real quick. Should be here. So Wednesday, May 20th is when we're gonna hear from Todd Monken and select players after OTA session 2. They're saying 11:45. Then we're gonna hear after practice on May 27th, 11:45, OTA session 5, coordinators and select players available. Then they got the golf tournament on June 1st, OTA practice Wednesday, June 3rd, mandatory camp June 9th. So we got some stuff coming up, y'all. We got some stuff coming up real soon. Big things are going on. Last season was depressing, lifeless, like watching paint dry. It was. It was. You got to wait for the paint dry before you put that next coat on. Oh, man. It was something else. If Shedeur wins 10 games this year, makes wild card, wins a playoff game or two, and shows he's not peaked yet, we will be talking Super Bowl this time next year. Talk to him too, man. Talk to him. Talk to him. Plain white bread last year versus meatball marinara sub with all the toppings this year. That's a fact. That's a fact. Night and day. Night and day. Put me in, coach. I'm pumped. Yeah, coach. Hey, coach, I got 3 good plays. I could go in and just hit somebody. That's about it. That's about it. Playing to the coaching staff strengths too. I agree. Winning attitude. I agree. D gonna be on his petty. You can't say I didn't warn you. I warned you. Victory laps will be had. I'm just letting y'all know. Coach him up, coach him up, coach him up. I love Coach Rudy too. He's crazy in a good way. Hashtag New Cleveland. He is. I like his energy. I can't wait till we see. Hopefully they put out a breakdown of him at rookie camp. I can't wait to see it. I can't wait. 20-0 Super Bowl home field, and media still won't give Shedeur credit. That's a fact. Talk to him. You know that. They're going to say everybody else was the reason. All right, what we got next? I thought this was interesting. So do y'all remember last week? Last week, I started telling y'all the next thing that they're going to harp on is strength of schedule for the Browns, and people are going to use that as a reason. People are going to use that as a reason. Let's see. People are going to use that as a reason for why they're going to talk or diminish what the Browns do. They're going to diminish what the Browns do. So I'm not going to fall for it, because they never talk about when you got a hard schedule. They never say, man, that was a tough schedule. They never say when that was a tough schedule. So we're not going to fall for it. Let's see. Let me grab this real quick. There we go. Shout out to Selmo Foot. Let's go. Where we at? Here we go.
Here we go, Brownies. Here we go. Woo, woo. Here we go, Brownies. Here we go. Woo, woo. Here we go, Brownies. Here we go. Woo, woo. Here we go, Brownies. Here we go. Woo, woo.
Shout out to Selmo Fun. Selmo Fun got something to say.
Oh my God. Wow. I got money.
D, does this work? And don't use Wi-Fi, and you see him everywhere on your timeline. Hey, I'm trying. I'm trying to put in work. Hopefully y'all see it. I'm trying to increase the amount of content I put out. I'm trying to increase just different things I put out. So I'm trying to put different things on different platforms. Hey, I'm working. I haven't seen Doggy Bone in forever, but Doggy Bone, shout out to you. Hopefully all is well. They some workers. We some workaholics. Hopefully y'all see it. Shout out to you, Selmo Fudd. I appreciate you. I'm out here working, y'all. I'm out here working. Paint dry wasn't as frustrating as watching Stanky's Browns last year. I needed the defibrillator next to me, and halftime had to decide, use it on me or the Browns. Tool man, when I go back and I listen to some of my watch party stuff, and I just think about where we were in the moment, they was putting us through it, man. They were putting us through it. They was putting us through it. They were putting us through it. D, I see what you did today with the run of the show. Hopefully you're picking up what I'm putting down. Glad you are seeing that. Also, I got this for you because I know you like this sound effect.
We do not care.
We're going to be saying that a lot. Let's get to the strength of schedule nonsense they're talking about. Let's hear
2026 coming off a 5-win season. Got a new head coach, bringing in former Ravens offensive coordinator Todd Monken. Saints, Bengals, Colts, and Falcons round out the top 5 easiest schedules in 2026. Our back here with Brian McFadden, Emory Hunt, and Kyle Long. Browns have the easiest schedule in 2026. Deshaun Watson, Shedeur Sanders battling for the starting job, but we're hearing Watson is the front runner. Of course, he's getting paid. He's in the final year of his 5-year, $230 million deal, Emory. What's your outlook for the Cleveland Browns?
good season for the Browns. I think they could win 10 games. I love the way the
10 games?
10 games. I love the way the schedule sets up for the Browns.
Why is everybody so shocked when people have belief in the Browns? Emory Hunt has had belief in the Browns. He likes what they does. He breaks down how they added so much talent in the draft. Him saying 10 games, and they act like he said that the Browns going to go undefeated. He act like they're going to go undefeated. You cannot tell me that this is the same Browns team that lined up last year. Last year, the Browns won 5 games, and they fumbled a couple of them. They fumbled some games last year. So if they fumbled games last year, and they had an opportunity to win more, upgraded talent, upgraded coaches, why 10 games crazy? I don't know. I don't know.
Because of what they did in the offseason. They totally revamped their offensive line. Zion Johnson, Elton Jenkins, Titus Howard, tremendous talent. Spencer Fano, good offensive line up front. This was a team that could run the football last year. And you talk about the receiving core with Denzel Boston, Casey Concepcion, and Jerry Jeudy now playing the number 3, and they still got Harold Fanning. And defensively, you still have Myles Garrett, a very good defensive front, and you added Quincy Williams, Quincy Williams' brother, and that secondary looks outstanding with Emmanuel McNeil Warren. So as being the third safety, I like the way the Browns are coming in. Todd Monken, to me, brings more attitude here, and I feel like they can take advantage of the early part of their schedule, seeing who they play in the first 4 games. You start off with Jacksonville on the road. You go on the road against Tampa. I think they can get Jacksonville because of how inconsistent the Jags have been, especially with running the football now that there's no Travis Deshan in the backfield anymore. But I feel like this team, with 2 of the 4 games at home, have a chance to make something happen. I know B-Mac, you're looking at me crazy because you see that home game against the Steelers on Thursday night. Who they beat last year to not win?
Yeah, we don't.
Oh, all right, yeah, you forget about. I'll forget about that too. So I will say this: the Browns have a chance to get off to a 3-1 start before they go to New York to take on the Jets. I think this sets up nice for the season.
I'm a Browns fan.
I like it. He gave football reasons. He didn't overhype anything. Usually, when you do that, they can't push back on you with anything concrete. When they try to, I want y'all to hear how they're going to push back on what Emory said. And I'm telling y'all, man, we in the land of the weak argument. We're in the land of the weak argument. Let me see. Emory just say Jeudy playing wide receiver 3. Did I hear that right? Let's go back slightly. Let's go back slightly to the end of what he said.
But I think they can get Jacksonville because of how inconsistent the Jags have been, especially with running the football now that there's no Travis Deshan in the backfield anymore. But I feel like this team, with 2 of the 4 games at home, have a chance to make something happen. I know B-Mac, you're looking at me crazy because you see that home game against the Steelers on Thursday night. Who they beat last year to not win?
Yeah, we don't.
Oh, all right, yeah, you forget about. I'll forget about that too. So I will say this: the Browns have a chance to get off to a 3-1 start before they go to New York to take on the Jets. I think this sets up nice for the season.
I'm a Browns fan, and
all right, I think I missed it. It must have been before that. I'm gonna look at the transcript. But I believe it. If that's what he said, I believe it. That's how I view it. That's how I view it. Let's see. Where did I leave off? I saw 100 years of every which football from this team in just the last 5 games. Facts. We saw some of everything. He said 10. He said what he said, period. I saw more bad line blocking than watching 10 years of high school. Yeah, the line was not good. Hello, Shedeur. My name is Psychics. The number 2 pertains to helium. Okay, got you. Physics. The number 2 pertains to helium. Have you ever wondered as to why your long passes rise helium like Shedeur? Physics. Talk to him, Dr. Clyde Marshall. Did you see Emory Mendoza's take? He thinks he will be starter week 1, or at least should be because of where he was drafted. I didn't see that. I have to check that out though. I have to check it out. I didn't see it. The way you deal with Cleveland media clickbaiters is to get off of defense and play offense. Emory Hunt stays on offense. That's a fact. Man, hold on. Let me see. Because y'all caught it. I got to go back and let me see. I got to look at the transcript real quick. Let me see. Emory Hunt just say Jeudy playing wide receiver 3. Did I hear that right? Let me look at the transcript and let me look at the transcript. I was reading comments and doing too much at the same time. So let me see. Let's see. Zion Johnson, Denzel Boston. Let's do something. Let's do something. Let's do something. Let's go about here. Good ear. Good ear to Black Pearl. Good ear by Zedric.
Offensive line, Zion Johnson, Elton Jenkins, Titus Howard, tremendous talent, Spencer Fano, good offensive line up front. This was a team that could run the football last year. And you talk about the receiving core with Denzel Boston, Casey Concepcion, and Jerry Jeudy now playing the number 3, and they still got Harold Fenton. And defensively, you still have Myles Garrett, a very good defensive front, and you added Quincy Williams.
Shout out to y'all for catching that. Shout out to y'all for catching that. Yes, he did say Jeudy playing the 3. Man, Jeudy, you got demoted on your day off. That's crazy. You went from bell cow to number 3. Man, that's wild. That's wild. That's wild. So are they calling all the other teams on their schedule sorry? They're saying based on strength of schedule because they didn't really win like that last year. But, man, the strength of schedule thing, I think they use it as a slight. They only use it as a slight. Playoff or wild card would definitely speak volumes. Dog pound 100. I agree. Man, playoffs, wild card, crazy. Oh, man. Man, oh, man. What a time to be alive. Man, I see Shedeur blowing up Monday Night Football, being second coming of primetime. A clutch Joe Montana, Warren Moon gunslinger. If Shedeur starts winning, everyone will want primetime Browns. They will. That's why I tend to agree with what Black Pearl said earlier. Black Pearl said if they would announce Shedeur as the starter, then we would have got more primetime games, and I tend to agree with that. Let's hear this out, though.
Quentin Williams' brother, and that secondary looks outstanding with Emmanuel McNeil Warren. So as being the third safety, I like the way the Browns are coming in. Todd Monken, to me, brings more attitude here, and I feel like they can take advantage of the early part of their schedule, seeing who they play in the first 4 games. You start off with Jacksonville on the road. You go on the road against Tampa. I think they can get Jacksonville because of how inconsistent the Jags have been, especially with running the football now that there's no Travis Achan in the backfield anymore. But I feel like this team with 2 of the 4 games at home have a chance to make something happen. I know B-Mac, you're looking at me crazy because you see that home game against the Steelers on Thursday night. Who they beat last year to not win?
Yeah, we don't.
Oh, all right, yeah, you forget about. I'll forget about that too. So I will say this:
Emory
the
pulling
Browns
receipts on
have
them.
a chance to get off to a 3-1 start before they go to New York to take on the Jets. I think this sets up nice for the season.
I'm a Browns fan, and I'm thinking it's a 1-3 start.
Emory said.
All right, y'all. We're going to get to our portion of the schedule breakdown soon. I'm going to put it up on the screen. We're going to go through and see if everybody, how they view what will happen. But he said, I'm a Browns fan, and I see a 1-3 start. It's crazy. It's crazy. If we were bad last year and managed to win 10 games and pretty much upgraded almost everywhere, how can they not think we can't win 3 or 4 more games? Come on, man. Hashtag New Cleveland. Yeah, win 5 and we could have won a couple more. We could have been a 7-win team last year. Like, it just don't make sense to me. Talk to them, Emory. They don't want to hear that. They don't want to hear it. And if you notice, he went all football. That's when they can't really respond. So let's hear them try to fight back. Fight back.
Said 10 wins, so that basically tells all of us the Browns will win the division.
I didn't say that.
I mean, 10 wins will probably get you a division.
The Ravens
crown,
will win 11.
right? I'm just saying, if you're
Right.
in that hunt, I'm a bit surprised. I think they will.
Now, this is one of the weakest arguments I've heard somebody make about the Browns going into the next year. I'm just going to let y'all know. It's very weak. 1-3 start, oh ye of little faith. Facts. You can't be a Browns fan and have that game prediction. Shaking my head. It don't even make sense. It's backwards. It's backwards. Backwards. Let's hear it. Mind you, he used to play for the Steelers.
Will be a more competitive team because I love what they've done the last 2 years in the draft. They've nailed it, right? You look at some of the players they brought in. But the most important and I guess concerning thing with the Browns is the quarterback.
Not to me.
Right? It is because it's been an issue for how long?
Ever.
How old are you?
I'm 45.
It's been an issue for 45 years, it feels like. That's how long.
Man, oh man, you got to do better, man. You got to do better. So his argument is not football related. His argument is they've been bad in the past, so they will continue to be bad. So then, so then I would just bring up teams who went from worst to first.
I just didn't care. Like, and I said what I said. I'm not gonna say it again, but I just don't care. Like,
if the only thing you can go to is the history of the Browns, only thing you can go to is the history of the Browns, you don't have a good argument. You was better off just saying, hey, look, man, I don't like the Browns. Now y'all see why I say, like, just make it plain. If you don't like the Browns, say I don't like the Browns. You can do whatever you want to do. But it looks weak when you try to use these weak arguments versus just saying, I don't like the Browns. That's what it is, man. Just say I don't like the Browns, man.
Have you ever had a dream that you want to?
If y'all remember, so we always talk about a book, Atomic Habits. One of the main stories that they talk about in Atomic Habits is the British cycling team that lost for 75 years straight. I played a video of this where they broke it down. They just did small incremental things that they got better at. They just got better 1% daily. Every day they got better 1%. Before you know it, they got so much better, they started dominating cycling because they got 1% better every day. But you know what it was? It probably was people going in after the 75th year, going into the 76th year, who thought they were the same old British cycling team. Man, they lost for 75 years in a row. They're not going to win. If that's the only argument you have, just say, I don't like the Browns. I don't like the Browns. Oh, they got a quarterback situation. We're not going to focus on you too much. But do you want us to put a receipt to you saying that they got a better chance if they move forward with Shedeur? What we doing? What we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? Contested balls, this group is going to feed off of each other. I agree with that. D, to be fair, most people make arguments based on tradition. Now, it is weak, and I disagree with it, but it is widely used. I agree. I agree with your entire sentiment there, Ivy League Mac. A lot of people do it, and it is weak, especially when you have so many different variables that change. So if this was Kevin Stefanski, I would not be speaking this way, and I would not look at it this way. So look at the variables that change. He even acknowledged some of the variables that changed, but still went back to something that was old. Just a weak argument. Look at the Bengals, went from worst to Super Bowl after getting Burrow, first round receiver. We got 2. Talk to him. It's a lazy take just to assume because of what happened in the past that we're always going to be bad. Stop it. We're the only team that the media does this to, shaking my head. And if you want to know a secret, it's a lot of teams who have the same level of success as the Browns in the last 25 years or 26 years or less than the Browns. They don't want to talk about it. Coach Monken said, change the narrative. That's a fact. That's a fact. Emory was right on time. Emory said, not to me. They don't have no quarterback problem. Can't count out the Bengals. I don't count out the Bengals. My issue with the Bengals from a football standpoint is always going to be Joe Burrow's health, and also their defense. Their defense has a lot to show and prove. Their defense was not good last year on film. They were not able to disguise what they were doing. If they lined up and they showed man, they were running man, they were running cover two. So it's up to Joe Burrow's health and what their defense is really going to be. I'll believe it when I see it with their defense. They have done a lot to pour into the defense and upgrade it, but just breaking down their film, it was a very bland defense that they ran last year. Just win, play better. That's what you got to do.
How long it's been the quarterback has been an issue for the Browns? So why do we believe it won't be an issue this year?
Not that long.
It feels like it's been 45 years. I'm talking about dog years. So that's why I'm a bit concerned, Kyle. I can't go with Emory 10 wins just like that, Kyle. I'm sorry, I can't. I don't know about
Didn't you hear Emory just give his Lake Erie TED Talk on the Cleveland Browns? The Dog Pound is in the house tonight. We got 2 Dog Pound fans clearly on the desk with you. Look, the reason that whoever it is rises to the top in that quarterback room is going to enjoy some level of success is because of the pieces that the Cleveland Browns management has put there for whoever it is picks up the sword, Excalibur, when he lifts it out. It could be Deshaun Watson. It could be my guy Gabriel. It could be that 6'10" guy out of the SEC, Green. That guy is a monster. I mean, I want to see all these guys play. And I think Monken is just the kind of right guy, curmudgeon-y, salty veteran that you would need with the right pieces on the defensive side of the football and guys at the line of scrimmage who are.
All right, that's enough.
Have you ever had a dream that you could do so?
In the end, he's gonna say he's positive about the Browns, but you got to pick a quarterback you got to stand on. If you want to have success in the NFL, you got to have a quarterback out there playing who's not looking over his shoulder. Saying you want to see them have success, and then saying you want to see all 4 of the guys playing, that don't make sense. 4 quarterbacks playing in a year is not a recipe for success. So we just gonna move past him. Did he skip Shedeur? He did. No diva receivers who won't block, hustle every down, or have the winning attitude. Even Judy's won't be able to complain. If he does, trade him by trade deadline. Facts. This guy is a clown. Yeah, I had to cut it off because it was like, man, I don't even understand what you're talking about. I don't even understand what you're talking about. I don't even get it. Browns flexibility all across the board will do something new, different, and shocking each week, but we got everything to be dual threat running game and killer receiver team. I agree. Diggs balls out on and off the field. I see what you did there, Brett. I see what you did there. RC of one of those who sat down instead of standing up that Coach Prime probably was referring to. I got to watch both Coach Prime interviews. I didn't get to watch either interview. My time during the week is busy. I'll check it out. I'll check out both of them this weekend. He's usually high on Shedeur, speaks highly of him, and this time he skipped Shedeur. What's up with that? Yeah, I don't know what happened here, but he just I don't know what it was. I don't know what it was, but you can't go with 4 quarterbacks and think you're going to have success in a year. If you go through 4 quarterbacks, that means you're not having success. So saying you want success but then want to see all 4 play, that don't even make sense. It don't even make sense. Kevin Stefanski is gone. There will be no more playing musical chairs with the quarterbacks. You cannot have success that way. You cannot. We're going to play this video because I thought this was interesting and people want to overlook it.
Hey, you! Hear about the super rad fighting game that's sweeping?
I'm going to let y'all know. I don't know if this stream going to be able to stay up afterwards, but we're going to run it and we're going to find out. So let's play the Browns release video. Then we're going to look at the actual games. Let's go.
In Cleveland, Ohio? Well, I'm about to give you an exclusive first look before it takes over the country. Come on! This is Street Fighter CLE, a state-of-the-art game featuring the most elite warriors in the world. With gameplay that packs a punch and special features that'll blow your mind. Stay on your toes to fend off your opponent's special moves. Fight! He's going turbo mode! He's untouchable! Add insult to injury with the victory quotes. And if you've got good enough timing, you might just score a perfect victory. And listen to how crisp those sound effects are. Bing bang, bing bong, bing bong. And when you win, strike a pose that really rocks. Whoa, it's so lifelike. Looking for more challenges? Try a bonus stage. Each character has their own unique fighting stage. And check this out. The stage selection is so realistic. Maybe too realistic, if that's even possible, which it's not. Oh, but that was my last quarter. It's the bye week. It does that once a year. Oh, my quarterback. Sorry, Shedeur's off this week. But the fun doesn't have to end if you don't want it to. You can hit continue at any time you want. Whoa! You're not gonna believe the gnarly special moves these fighters have. He looks like he's about to break a record. It's not all fighting. There's a gripping story here too. The immersive crowd noise makes it feel like you're really there.
Ah, this place is a dump.
Yeah, is that a shoot? And just when you thought you've seen it all, boom! Another bonus stage! These graphics are totally tubular! They're gonna blow your mind! Surprise! Another bonus stage!
Y'all see what we gonna do to y'all, Art Jizzle?
After seeing all the awesome features that Street Fighter CLE has to offer, what are you waiting for? You're gonna love it, and that's no theory. Try it out today! Yeah!
Shout out to the Browns. Shout out to the Browns. This was so much better than what they put out last year. So much better. Shout out to the Browns social media team. They did so much better this year versus what they did last year. I don't know, man. Maybe I'm crazy, but I heard them referencing one quarterback a lot. I heard them referencing one quarterback a lot. So we gonna see. We gonna see. Let's do it, y'all. Let's go through the schedule. Let's go through the schedule, and let's see what y'all think about it. Let's go through the schedule. Let's get this up. Let's adjust this. I got it here. Let's go through it. Ooh, let's slightly change this. All right, here we go. Here we go. Just one quarterback. You heard that? All right, let's get my drawing tool out and let's look at it. Now, looking at this schedule. Yeah, you heard that perfect timing? Looking at this schedule, this is let's look at the first 2 weeks. All right, we got Jacksonville. How y'all feeling? Y'all think the Browns win in Jacksonville? Let me know what y'all think. I'm gonna give it about 20 seconds. Let me know what y'all think. Browns win or lose in Jacksonville. Let's collectively come together with the record that we think going through it. So, what y'all think the Browns do in Jacksonville? Y'all think this is a dub? We open the year winning. We open the year on a loss. What do y'all think? What do y'all think? Let me know. Talk to me. All right, Zedric is there quickly. All right, y'all saying it's a win. All right. So it's a win. We're going to circle the wins. All right. Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Now this one, what y'all thinking? Tampa Bay. Browns going back to Florida, second trip. What we thinking? We thinking win in Tampa? Shanithia, what's going on? What is going on?
Broncos country, let's ride. Broncos country, let's ride.
Come to Off the Record D, where we gonna read your super chats. Your voice is gonna be heard. Welcome in, Shanithia. Welcome in. Just going through the schedule. Okay. All right. So I'm seeing some 50-50 and I'm seeing close loss. I'm seeing loss. Okay. We're going to be objective. So let's say we take a loss in week 2. Week 3, the Carolina Panthers at home. I'm just going to ask y'all, but I'm writing this a dub. We winning this one, y'all. We winning this one. That's going to put us at 2-1. We are at the Steelers. What y'all think about the Steelers now? This is Thursday night. This is prime time. We at the Steelers. This is Browns versus Steelers. Talk to me. What y'all? All right, I'm seeing some dubs in the chat. I'm seeing some W's in the chat. I saw one L. Blowout Browns win. Dub. Okay. All right. Now, So for us, we looking at 3-1, y'all. We're looking at 3-1. I'm not even gonna ask y'all about the Jets. I'm not asking y'all that one. We owe them from last year. I'm just gonna put that in there. Now, Baltimore Ravens, October 18th. This is where it gets tricky. Talk to me. My bias, I'm gonna tell y'all my bias. My bias will say win, but I know this is where it can be shaky. So talk to me. What y'all thinking with the Ravens? What y'all thinking? Derek says easy work on the Ravens. Zedric said Ravens lost. Black Pearl says 50-50. This is Ivy League Mac. All right. Let's see. This is Marie said W. We winning. W. Monken got a point to prove. Okay. All right. The W's outweigh. This one is y'all. We owe them payback. L, we early will grow and split from it. Okay, the L's coming in. Okay, all right, this one close. This what I'm gonna do, y'all. I begrudgingly, I'm gonna say that's gonna be an L. All right, so y'all see it. So right there, Buck Gordy with the perfect timing. All right, we got the Tennessee Titans, y'all. Tennessee Titans. We up here with Tennessee. We up here with the Titans. What are we doing against the Tennessee Titans? To me, the Tennessee Titans, that's a game that we should have won. What y'all thinking? Talk to me. Tennessee Titans. All right, we got some W's back. Come on, D, that's a win. Marie said, why you asking the question? She said, don't ask that question. She said, why you ask that question? We got the dub. Getting our lick back. That's a dub. Big dub. Okay. Layup. All right, we are back. Now this is in Pittsburgh. This is versus Steelers. Talk to me. We to the Steelers. Talk to me. We had the Steelers. Now we picked the Browns to win. We picked the Browns to win at home. Browns going on the road. Y'all believe we beating? Y'all believe we beating the Steelers? Oh, talk that talk. Okay. Hey, it's looking good. It's looking good so far. Okay, we got the Saints. We had the Saints, y'all. The Steelers don't really their QB situation isn't settled. They got Drew Aller, they got Will Howard, Aaron Rodgers is supposed to be meeting with them this week. All right, 2 dubs on the Steelers. The Saints, how we feeling about the Saints? How we feeling? This would be a crazy start to the year, y'all. Crazy start to the year. Hey, I'm seeing dubs. I'm not seeing I'm seeing no L's. Okay. All right. We get the Saints. Texans, y'all. not Shuck leaving the game crying. We beating them country boys. All right. Shedeur versus Shuck. Dubs in the chat. The Texans, y'all. The Texans. How y'all feel about these Texans? How y'all feel about these Texans? How y'all feeling? Trap game before bye. Y'all know this is close win on Texas. Some people saying L. Y'all know D'Amico Ryans. That's the coach. That's the coach I really like. All right, we're gonna do it. We're gonna say L versus Texans. We got a bye week. All right. I'm not asking y'all this one. Y'all don't get a choice on this one. Y'all don't get a choice on the Raiders. We gonna do to them what we did to them last time. So we are at the Bengals. We're at the Bengals. Y'all know we gonna do to the Raiders. We gonna do the same thing we did to them last time. Now we're at the Bengals. Talk to me about the Bengals, y'all. How we looking? How we looking with the Bengals? How we looking with the Bengals, y'all? How we looking? Yeah, we smacking the Raiders. we smacking the Raiders. We don't even gotta the Raiders. We don't even gotta talk about that one. How y'all feel about the Bengals, y'all? I'm seeing a lot of dubs, a lot of W's. Y'all say y'all are not worried. Y'all are not worried about the Bengals. Y'all are not worried about the Bengals. Okay. All right. Big W. All right. Let's go. Let's go. There always comes a time. There always comes a time where I'm not even going to ask y'all. I'm just going to write it in. Mark it. It's a dub. I'm just going, hey, I'm not even asking you about that one. This is this is a dub. Sorry to the Dirty Birds. Sorry to the Dirty Birds. Sorry to the Dirty Birds. We not even gonna ask about that game. We not asking about it. We not asking about it. All right, we to the Giants, y'all. we to the Giants. We to the Giants. Talk to me. How we looking? Beat the brakes off Atlanta. I need 40 plus and 5 TDs from 2 this game. Hey, that's how I'm feeling. That's why, hey, when it gets to the Falcons, I'm not even asking no questions. Run up the score. Run up the score. If they don't win any other game, they better whoop Atlanta. Run up the score. Run up the score. Run up the score. All right, Giants. Keith Hunt, talk to us. Keith Hunt, talk to us. Talk to me, Keith Hunt. Talk to me about these Giants. Talk to me. Is their quarterback still going to be healthy at this point in the season? I ain't worried about nothing. Yeah, when it comes to the Dirty Pigeons, I ain't worried about nothing. How we looking, y'all? We got the Giants. Uh-oh. All right. I'm going with it. Whoop that trick. Whoop that trick. All right, I'm going with it. Okay. We are back. Dart going to reconsider his occupation after this game. Atlanta score need to be in basketball territory. I agree. Run up the score. Run up the score in Atlanta. Oh, Shanika said Giants will be a close loss. Giants are bad. Monken will prove a point to his old boss. Uh-oh. We back at these Ravens, y'all. We back at the pesky Ravens. We back at the Ravens. We back at the Ravens. Do we avenge that early loss to the Ravens? Do we avenge that early loss? Do we beat the Ravens week 16? Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. This is let me know. Uh-oh. Ravens sweep. Lamar MVP push. L. Okay. I'm gonna be fair. This is the most L's I've seen. So we're gonna I gotta do it. I gotta do it. I gotta do it. I gotta do it. Our Jizzle. Our Jizzle. I'm sorry. It's gonna be a long ride back home. It's gonna be a long ride back home, our Jizzle. It's gonna be a long ride back home, our Jizzle, from this game. It's gonna be a long ride back home. Long ride back home. The Colts rebuild. Daniel Jones. I'm not worried about it. We beaten them for the first time. Big W. Who is the Colts QB? Let's see. Let me look it up. Let's look it up. I know they re-signed Daniel Jones. All right, they got Daniel Jones, projected starter, coming off of surgery. Anthony Richardson, Riley Leonard, Seth Hennigan. I don't know. Yeah, Colts, that's easy dub. Sorry, R Jizzle. That's easy dub. Okay. Bengals game. What we doing, y'all? What we doing with these Bengals? What we doing? I don't see Baltimore sweeping the Browns, maybe split. Yeah, I would lean more. I would lean more to split. I don't see. Yeah, I just got that one. The running back is hard to tackle. Lamar too. Daniel Jones is in the club with Watson as far as his injuries. I agree with that. Burrow won't be playing due to injury. Browns will sweep the Bengals and Steelers. Wild card berth. All right. So far it's looking like Ivy League Mac said L trap game, and then after that we got some W's. We got one L from Keith Hunt. Finish strong with the dub. All right. Beating them twice like they should have last season. Let's go. Now, I want to let y'all know, I would love if this is what happened. What is this? 1, 2, 3, 4 losses on the year? Man, oh man. Man, oh man. If we went through this year, y'all, this is definitely this would be I don't even know. But if we went through the year and we only have 4 losses, do y'all know what type of year that would be? Do y'all know what type of year? We are so biased. Just call the Super Bowl win now. Hey, they keep saying we got the easiest schedule. We will win the division. I think the division is definitely up for grabs. I think we are in the running with it. 4 losses, man, oh man. I would just wonder, D, who's your coach? Yeah, I had to figure it out. Who they even got over there? I say we win the first game against the Ravens, lose the second game. Now, when you say 13 wins, that sounds like a lot from last season. Yeah, 13 sounds like a lot. I'm in the this is enough to lead the conference. Facts. I'm in the 8 to 10 range. That's where I'm at. I'm in the 8 to 10 range realistically. This was fun. This shows us what our level of excitement is for this upcoming season. I love it because we have a reason to be happy. We had a reason to be happy. If this was a season, let me tell y'all, I would love it. I would love it. But I'm in that 8 to 10. I'm in that 8 to 10 is where I'm kind of sitting now. Just early on, I'm saying 8 to 10, but it would not surprise me for it to be 11 wins. It wouldn't surprise me. 11 wins is a very good year in the NFL. 11 wins is a very good year in the NFL. Now, I would say this. If I had to pick, now looking at these games and how we've collectively picked them, if it was any games that I believe could kind of sneak up on us, I think one of the games in Cincinnati could sneak up on us, and maybe I think Cincinnati, maybe the Titans could sneak up on us. Those are the ones where I kind of got some concerns. Those are the ones. Come on, D, have faith. Man, that's a big jump. That's not a lack of faith. I just know, you know how stuff happens in the NFL. That's a big jump. That's a big jump. I say 10 is the floor. I'm 8+ wins this season, 17 winnable games. I got 11 at the beginning of the show, then pick 12 now. So we definitely we not gonna be nowhere close to picking no number 1 overall pick. we gonna be nowhere close to picking no number 1 overall pick. They have to know that. But this, I would love this season. So I would say, I'll try to be as fair as I can being a fan right now. This would be the ceiling for me. This would be the ceiling. But I think the floor for us is 9. I think the floor for us is 9. If I had to pick a floor, if you force me to pick a floor, I would say 9. I would say 9 is my floor based on the schedule, based on the upgrades. So Ward, lockdown, Tate, we're good. Dub against the Titans. Say dub against the Titans. You say you are not worried about the Titans. Cincy is going to be a shootout with Flacco. So you saying Burrow's going to be injured. 11 and up, so 4-2 against the division. I worry about those 2 losses with Baltimore. If their record was better, yeah, that could get us. Baltimore have the 9th easiest schedule. They're saying. Bet we won't be in that number 1 draft pick battle. We will not. Steelers split, Bengals split, Ravens split, New York lost, and 2 close losses. So that will be 1, 2, and 3. That'll be 4. So you got 6 losses. 11 and 6. I mean, that's not bad at all. That's not bad. I don't know too much about football, but I can honestly say from what I do know, I can see them getting 12 wins. Yeah, let me tell you, I would love 12 wins. I would love it. I thought this was an interesting thing to do just to show the excitement. Don't lose the excitement in what we have in front of us. We got a great opportunity with the Browns this year. Great opportunity. Also, let me shout out Charmaine, the hardest working woman in Ohio.
Oh my God! Wow!
Yeah.
I got money.
Shout out to Charmaine. Let me get this added. I think it's going to be a good year, and I don't want people to just miss the energy and excitement because we are trying to put to bed narratives from content creators. That's what I don't want us to be caught up on. Let me get this here. Here we go. Shout out to Charmaine. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for all your support from the beginning. You've been down on Patreon and everything. I appreciate you. Shout out to the hardest working woman in Ohio. Let's see. Where we leave off at? 9, I agree. 9 floor. Marie says 11 is the floor. Lamar might not be healthy either. Yeah, that's why I said in the NFL you always gotta worry about health. Health is always something you gotta worry about. 11 is the AFC North. I agree. 11 wins. You taking the AFC North. So you're saying that they're not taking for Arch? Maya, you picking up what I'm putting down. They definitely ain't taking for Arch. Y'all better stop. We beat in New York. Dart will be looking like Toto to be running back after this game. If Stroud played like he played in the playoffs last year, we can win against the Texans. Beast, you're right about that. I call a Steelers sweep too. Man, it would feel so good to sweep the Steelers. So good. The only thing we have to worry about is the Texans defense. Yeah, the Texans defense is legit. And y'all know how I feel about D'Amico Ryans. I thought he should have won Coach of the Year when Kevin Stefanski got his second one. This has been a lot of fun. This was a really good stream, really good energy coming from the Browns, really good energy from everybody. Not wishing injuries, just saying the potential for injuries. Not wishing injuries. No. Hear me correctly. Not wishing injuries on anyone. We're saying injuries are a part of the game. Not wishing injuries. Make that clear. Any player has the potential to get injured in football. We're saying players who have a higher likelihood because they've had a history of injuries. That's what we're saying. Not wishing injuries on anybody. No. Injuries are part of football. I got a 20-pack of good cigars going to smoke each victory. That's without being said. Yeah, I had to. That's why I said I had to. I like to make it plain. But Gordy, I like to make it plain. I do not wish, that is not me. I do not wish injury. So if it's ever a concern, I'll just make it plain and clear. So shout out to each and every one of y'all. It's been an amazing stream. Protect your peace. Protect yourself. Do like we said earlier in the stream. Block them if you have to. Thank you to everybody who always supports the stream. Thank you to Patreon. Thank you to everybody who supported in April. Thank you all. Enjoy your weekend. Like, comment, subscribe. I'll see y'all on Monday. Peace, everybody.